for force fields again, so let's see how this engagement goes. He's got to make it happen now before the Colossus come out. There goes one force field from Will. Now Zealots of Cryptic getting in on those Immortals. Immortals trying to flank around, trying to deal damage to this sentries, and they do great to the Stalkers. They just one-shotted that Stalker there. And did I miss something, or did the Colossus get canceled at the Robo facility that was coming there?
I was actually just wondering the exact same thing myself.
It looks like maybe the misclick, or he needed to cancel. Maybe he was going to be supply blocked and he had to cancel it to warp in more units or something. But in any event, Cryptic actually decided to fall back now, getting a Robo Bay and expanding. So he hasn't committed himself too much yet, and he does need to fall back. He does need to work on getting some Colossus of his own because he's going to be behind with that tech now. As his Robo Bay just halfway done. But if he is able to establish his expansion and get an economy going. The probe count is even right now, so if Cryptic is able to get in the lead economically, that would be huge. But right now, I think the favor definitely is in Will's favor here, because of just the fact that he's got Colossus coming out.
Indeed. It's a bit of a shame that Will does not have an observer out at the moment, because if he saw the expansion of Cryptic, I would say that he should hit him right now that his first Colossi has popped out, as he's got a pretty sizable army advantage. I mean, he has 2 less Stalkers, but he's got a whole lot more Zealots and Immortals.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if he saw that army, he would 9 times out of 10 be able to take it on because of that Nexus going down, and he should definitely consider pushing out here relatively soon. It looks like he's going to go expand here. He's bringing a probe down. Or maybe no, he's bringing a probe to make proxies. Destroying the proxy pylons of Cryptic as he goes. So this is going to tip Cryptic off to the fact that there's an attack coming. Cryptic will have 1 Colossus out in time to deal with this. So it's going to be one Colossus versus 2 Colossus. And there's a lot of Immortals from Will here. Cryptic warping in some Zealots. And I just don't know that this is going to be enough here, Wichigo.
I think at this point in time, Cryptic's going to be in a lot of trouble. He invested 400 minerals into an expansion that Will has not. I mean, right now with his 2 Colossi, he can kind of dance up the cliff and take pot shots at those probes, and there's not a whole lot Cryptic can do. I mean, he can kind of swing around and try to hit the Colossi, but then here we go, Will deciding to go up the ramp. Force field goes down, not doing a whole lot as those Colossi just run over force fields.
Cryptic doing a good job of keeping his Colossus alive. 1 focus down on Will's end, but now Cryptic just has his Colossus left, and that's it. And the Immortals all intact. All 3 Immortals with almost full health and shields. The Colossus still with full health. Reinforcements coming in now. And Cryptic is going to have to call a good game here. It's going to be 1-all, and will be playing for his chance to win the Giantbomb Community Tournament in our next game.
And the sad, unfortunate fact of PvP is that most of the time people say whoever expands first in this matchup loses. And as we can see, Cryptic decided to expand, and that cost him the game.
Yeah, Norm said that very same thing a little bit earlier, and there's Cryptic calling GG. So good game to both those players. Now series is 1-all, and Will's got a chance to take it here in our March edition of the Giantbomb Community Tournament. Thank you guys for watching a Mostacular, and I am joined by Wichigo. We still got a couple more games to go, perhaps, and these videos are being recorded, so you guys can catch them on demand here on the stream at another time afterwards. And I encourage you guys to check out Hyperion Radio, the podcast that we all do every week. You can find a link to that at the Starcraft forums on Giantbomb.com, as well as a link to it here on the stream down at the bottom there. And let's get Will in here. And looks like we're going to be back on Xel'Naga Caverns for what could be the final match of this tournament today. Cryptic against Will, PvP. which is always with me here. And
Hello.
fortunately, it looks like Norm Chan still has not gotten back yet, so he may miss out on our finals. But I want to thank him again for coming in earlier today. And I want to encourage you guys to go check out tested.com as well once you get a chance. Most of you probably know about it, but if you don't, definitely go check that out. All right, Cryptic spawning in the bottom left position as the green Protoss. Will in the upper right as the red here on Xel'Naga Caverns. Any thoughts or expectations for this match here, Wichigo?
Well, considering that Cryptic deviated a little bit from, I guess, his favorite build in the matchup, I'll be interested to see if he goes back to that, as that definitely does seem to be the strongest build that he can do at the moment, and it's a build he knows the best. But as well, if he does do that, Will could potentially change up his build in order to counter that. It's coin flip, coin flip, coin flip.
Then we shall see. Not as many PvPs this month though. Not that I have that much of a problem with it, but we were just inundated with them last month. So, been happy to see the Zerg players step up. Now it seems like we're gonna need to call out the Terran players at the Giantbomb community to step up their game next month, because I think I maybe saw 1 or 2 Terran games today that I casted. I'm sure there were more Terrans out there than that, but that was just the way I tracked along the tournament here. But thanks to all the players, all skill levels.
We do see a Forge going down by Will. He could very well be going for a cannon rush. He's bringing that probe down to the bottom of the ramp. Ooh, if Cryptic already sent his scout out, if he does not send a probe down to scout that corner of space,
and he hates cannon
very
rushes.
well be GG.
And he hates cannon rushes too. I know that for a fact. Oh, and this is looking really bad right now. He has not spotted that at all. He's gonna know it's. He's gonna know it's.
Forge is now done.
Oh, this
Will,
is
though,
bad.
Did
he wall his
got
pot?
his probe stuck.
Oh, he got his probe stuck. Oh, he's gonna have to cancel that photon cannon critically, and now Cryptic has to be tipped off.
He's bringing down another probe, but Cryptic. He does see the Forge, so he's bringing down some probes to try to kill off that cannon, and wisely making a Forge of his own. Once you get cannon rushed, you have to put up a Forge of your own to try to hold off your opponent's rush.
Oh, and this is really, really, really bad. I think Cryptic is done for here. There's nothing he can do at this point.
Yeah, those cannons should very well be in range of the Nexus, and considering both of them have started before the Forge is even done, there's no way Cryptic can get some cannons up before those cannons finish.
Nope. And this is Will's advantage here. He knew he could afford to lose this game, and there'd be another best of 3. So now Cryptic, there's nothing he could do at this point. As the cannons begin to obliterate.
What must be going through Cryptic's head right now?
I have an idea.
So we see 1 cannon from Cryptic finish, but against 3 cannons of Will's. Not to mention he's losing a ton of probes right now trying to take down those cannons, whereas Will's economy has been untouched. Certainly the probe count in Will's favor, 12 probes to 9 probes.
Yeah, and this is going to be the end of it, guys. So, an unfortunate end for Cryptic here. But again, Will, it's sad to see this kind of cheesy play, but this is the way it needed to be for him. He had the opportunity to do this because he was coming from the winner's bracket, and if he lost this game, he would still be able to go with another best of 3. So he said, hey, let's go for the win here and not drag this out. And that's how it's going to go down here, guys. So, Cryptic, only a matter of time now. Too many cannons.
Even threw chrono boosts on his buildings, even though they weren't building anything.
I think Cryptic is going to ride this one out to the very end.
I think so.
Actually, now building a Nexus up at the top of in the third base of. I'm actually able to get some probes out. Some fight yet in him. gateway going down now for Will as he realizes that maybe this game isn't over just yet, and he's going to go and try to figure out what is going on, and he is going to deduce sooner or later. Well, I'll begin to wrap things up. I want to say thanks to all the players tonight for coming out and playing. The match is all day long. I encourage you guys to check back next month. There will be another tournament, I'm sure. I don't know if I can commit to casting it, but sure there'll be another tournament. I've been happy to keep bringing that every month for you guys, and I hope you guys will continue to keep the Starcraft community alive here at Giantbomb. And as I said before, check out the podcast we do, Hyperion Radio. We try to put that out every week. It's fun. We do some stupid stuff on there, and good times.
Indeed.
Actually, I just got messaged by a guy asking about the King of the Hills I used to run. I did, in fact, used to run King of the Hills on Fridays, and I still hope to one day, but the nature of my personal life right now keeps my Fridays extremely busy, and most of my weekends as well. So I'm not able to do those as much as I would like. Just know that I have not forgotten about those. It's just that I can only commit so much time to that, and I hope to be able to do it in the future. And if anybody else does a stream or is interested in streaming, I encourage you guys to set it up and take on that throne. I know Pig Martyr from GiantBomb.com has started doing a Thursday bronze through gold, I believe, King of the Hills. I think you guys should check those out for sure. And also stay tuned for future European Giantbomb tournaments as well, all you Euro players. So yeah, I want to say thanks to the European players who played in this month's tournament. I hope you guys had a fun time, and I wish there was a way we could get you guys with us more often as this guest passes will one day expire. Back to the game at hand. It is not over yet, and Cryptic is mining at this base. He does have a gateway going down. There is a Zealot approaching. There are 2 Zealots out on the map right now. And I don't know. Will has spotted the base. And now Cryptic going to have to surround this Zealot. 2 Zealots against all these probes. It's going to be really, really tough. And he's going to lose a lot of probes in dealing with these Zealots. This will probably spell the end for Cryptic.
Probes do nothing but tickle Zealots.
Yeah, and actually not attacking the Zealots at all anymore, even though they could probably have killed them. Says Cryptic. Wonder if there's any way. And calls good game and heads out. So a good effort, a good survival mode there from Cryptic, but Will is going to go ahead and take the tournament. And congratulations to him for doing so. It was a long road for him, but he took it all the way. He did drop a couple of games, so he was not infallible, but he did end up winning. Let's see if there's any other shout-outs or reminders I have to give. Once again, thanks to Norm Chan from Tested.com for showing up, and I hope you guys had a fun time. You can check the archived videos anytime now. As soon as the stream turns off, they'll probably pop up in an hour or two, if not sooner. And you guys can watch those and check some of the games you missed. And thanks to all the players. Thanks to all you guys for watching. And we'll hope to see you guys next month. So I'll take us out with some Mortal Kombat. And yeah, thanks to Wichigo as well for casting and Wonder.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for streaming, as always, Moz.
Of course.
Thanks to Harris/Han for starting off the community tournament thing and keeping it going. 8 months now strong in a row.
Amazing.
Definitely a 9th one. You can bet on that. Shout out to our European players who came up today, Imsh, Thule, and Shabiz. And then